I love this victory dance here. All right, what pumpkin? I don't know. What pumpkin indeed. Spades wanted to say hate to cut and run, but he messed it up. He couldn't time it right. Oh, so that's the reference in Homestuck. Interesting. Man, I really need to go back, like not reread like Homestuck, but like just like that intermission between Acts 3 and 4. I feel like I need to like go back and reread the felt part again. All right. Anyway, so we're on to chapter 12. Before we continue, just a reminder: if you are new to stream and you're not following yet, feel free to go ahead and mash that follow button in the face with like your fist or whatever you mash buttons with. And like, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate that. Alrighty, let's carry on. After I give the cat another pat. Look at this adorable, adorable kitty. I feed the cats in the morning and then they are in a food coma for like several hours afterward. So Vivi is probably going to be in this bed for like the entire afternoon, I'm guessing. All right. Chapter 12. P.S. Victory Dance. Problem Sleuth gained a level. Imagination plus 103. Pulchritude plus 16,390. Vim plus 2. Problem Sleuth excelled to new rating. Canny Gumshoe. Problem Sleuth accrued battle technique. Level 25 Sleuth Diplomacy. Problem Sleuth accrued battle technique. Level 9 unconditional surrender. Problem Sleuth gained a level. Imagination plus 181. Pulchritude plus 20,020. Vim plus 1. Problem Sleuth excelled to new rating. Suitor to the Soda Jerk's confidant. Suitor to the Soda Jerk's confidant. I'm not convinced that they didn't just throw a bunch of words on slips of paper into a jar and just like drew a few to come up with like all of these different ratings. Like, Problem Sleuth accrued combat operandi, armistice. Problem Sleuth perfected his gambit schema, candy corn vampire. Oh, fabulous. I wonder how many of these things will actually come into play. I don't know. These stat games seem a bit weighted towards certain stats. It's true. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I feel like all of the stat gains are going toward one in particular and not at all toward another one. Slightly, just very slightly. Not sure about the balancing here. Let's see. MK, battle technique, hooshed up bootlegger. Oh gosh, what is he even drinking? It's like all swirly, like a liquid marble or something like that. A savvy mug like you is sure to stash his hard-earned cabbage in gin mills and rum running. You're never without supply. You imbibe a great volume of sugar-free candy liquor. Your imagination soars. Oh no. Is he gonna be able to like conjure up like all kinds of like weapons that are gonna be like bad news for everyone? Like, is his imagination like on par or even past that of Pickle Inspector? Because if so, we are screwed. MK, build fort out of desk. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. He's drunk and building a fort. That's not good news for anyone involved here. This is not going to go well. Oh no. Next. I never thought that anything would make me horrified at the idea of someone getting drunk and building a fort out of furniture, but Problem Sleuth has managed to do that. Good job, Problem Sleuth. I am now horrified at the thought of this. Yeah, those eyes are just bad news. Like, seriously. Absolutely, Fab Fairy. Absolutely. Alright, you are halted in your tracks by the sight of the repellent Bowen Stilson dog. It looks like this is the end of the road. Or is it? Oh my gosh. Did a nuclear explosion just happen? Well, let's see what's happening here. So we've got the still room is rumbling. And like like the explosion is going through these rooms like last time, but now it's going like up from the middle room. I don't remember if that happened last time with the candy corn still, but oh my goodness, really? Is this really how it's laid out? The blast travels up the dumbwaiter shaft. Which just happened to be where this statue thing is. Of course that's how it's set up. Naturally that's how it's set up. We knew that the whole time. The Bowen Stilson dog has been destroyed. Of course it has. That is absolutely what we all knew would happen. P.S. Rebuild Stowe and Stilson dog. Why are we rebuilding it? Is there a reason for it? There is no hope. Sorry, you have to know when to let go. Poor Bowen Stilson dog. Poor Bowen Stilson dog. AD, check aftermath of still explosion. The 5-alarm hot sauce is ready. The juice sure looks like it packs a wallop. Well, this seems like it should be fun. With that 5-alarm hot sauce. PS plus AD, open MK's door. Enter. So wait a second. So this door, which can be accessed from inside the cathedral, is also like accessible from elsewhere. So like this door has like multiple entry points from what I can tell. That, The door was behind the dog, you say? The window leads to the blimp, the door leads to the top of the tower. Oh. The window leads to Imagination Realm. Oh, so the door and the window are two separate entities, basically. Oh, you know what? That's true. Like, to this point, people have only been coming and going through the window of the door, but they haven't actually gone through the door itself. So the door, so even though like there's a window built into the door, they're not actually like the same portal. They're actually two separate portals. Oh, they only used the window because the door was blocked. Okay. I somehow miraculously understand how this works. So, okay, so just to play this out, just to make sure I'm understanding correctly. So let's say, hypothetically, Problem Sleuth wanted to leave MK's office. If he, like, turned the doorknob and opened the door and walked out that way, he would go back into the cathedral. But if he climbed out the window without actually opening the door, that would lead to the blimp instead. I think I've got it. But I needed a moment to, like, understand, like, exactly what was happening here. Because, like, my brain is like, wait, this is the same entry point, isn't it? But I think I understand how this works now. Yes, no spoilers. I'm not noticing any spoilers, but good reminder. Yeah, that blind command actually is mostly related to like my game streams, but I guess it also applies here. Yeah, it's just something floating. Like, I guess blimp is like one way to describe it, but like... Anyway, you're a little too late. Mobster Kingpin is safely tucked away in his fort. He is quite obviously impervious to all physical attacks in there. You'll have to find another way to get at him. PS and AD, enter safe room. They'll find hysterical dame in there. Someone has beaten the tar out of this fair dame. You wonder what sort of monster would lay his mitts on such a classy-looking skirt. Your blood boils. Oh yeah, that's right. Problem Sleuth will naturally be attracted to hysterical dame, just in the same way that Pickle Inspector is naturally attracted to nervous broad. So hold on. Will Ace Dick, like, run into another Ace Dick and also just be, like, immediately attracted to that person? I wonder. PS and AD, go up. The path is blocked. You'll need an awful strong fella to bust the obstacle. AD, drink sauce. Oh dear. You ladle the potent condiment from its basin with your trusty hat. It has a funny taste. You can't put your finger on it, but if you had to describe it, you would say it has the flavor of intense pain. This is what pain tastes like, everyone. Delicious, delicious, spicy pain. Next. Oh my god. An incredible transmutation takes place? Oh my god, look on his face. Like, hi everyone. That is so much Vim, holy cow. Ace Dick becomes Fiesta Ace Dick. Your Vim reaches its full potential. Holy cow. My goodness. MK, descend to demonhood. You cannot descend into the sky because the universe is not upside down. Oh dear. So we definitely don't want the universe to be upside down, it seems like. Wait, are we gonna end up having, like, Demon Mobster Kingpin versus Godhead Pickle Inspector? Is that what's going to happen? Next. On his way back up, Fiesta Ace Dick inverts the stained glass window to test his awesome strength. No, Fiesta Ace Dick, why? Why? We just established that we definitely don't want the universe to be upside down. You fool. Oh my gosh. Oh, and Floothlu was still in mid-fall that whole time. MK, descend to demonhood. Oh my goodness. Fiesta Ace Dick, get bust out of there. Andale, arriba. Oh my gosh. Speedy Gonzalez references. This is not gonna be good. You put your normal hat back on because you think this silly ethnic shit is probably going to get really old really fast. You lose the poncho too. Yes, good. I'm glad we're actually dropping this shit. we don't really need this. Just the fact that you're powered up by hot sauce. It's totally fine. Next. You send your bratwurst-fingered fist bustward, obliterating it. It was full of candy, sort of like a piñata. Your sleuth comrades instinctively dive for the treats. The ethnic connotation rears its ugly head and makes you a little hot under the collar. Oh my goodness, so now we've got Fiesta Ace Dick and Zombie Ace Dick. And Problem Sleuth. And a lot of candy. MK continues to descend in an upside down manner. PS plus FAD plus ZAD. Advance. You're enraged to find a Wilson bust blocking your path this time. Wait, is this a sextant? There is a Captain Sextant on the floor over there. Ha! I recognized that item was a sextant before I even read the text because I am a nerd. I did some brief research on middle-age navigation several years ago and learned what a sextant was. It appears to be missing its telescope. FAD, whale on Wilson bust. It's full of more candy, mostly fun-sized Snickers and 3 Musketeers bars. Also a couple of coveted salted melons. Ooh, salted melons. No bus will ever block our path again. Oh, McCatnip, you monster, you absolute monster. Oh, whoops, that's not the command. There is no command McCatnip. It's command Nepeta. Whoops. I clearly have not had enough coffee today. Alright. Whale on most of the buses full of more candy. Fun-sized Snickers and 3 Musketeers, those are my 2 favorite things to get at Halloween when I was a kid from trick-or-treating. Command McCatnip. It's a good thing that didn't work, McCatnip, because if it had worked, it might have sacrificed a McCatnip to save the mayor. I don't know if that's a sacrifice you're willing to make, but, well, here we are. How awkward. Alright. PS plus FAD plus ZAD. Advance. Hey, Harp by DM, happy Saturday to you. Happy Saturday to everyone. Please sacrifice me. You love the mayor that much, don't you? These are the stairs to the deck. Fiesta Ace pushes on the trapdoor. There is some resistance from above. Something is blocking it. Probably nothing your ripped pair of sauce-roided guns can't handle. Cutscene. Your favorite things to get for Halloween are grist and 100 grand. You know, actually 100 grand bars are not that bad. I feel like they're kind of underrated, actually. Cutscene. This is some kind of ship that's being piloted by a Snoop Dogg bust, and also has like, oh, okay, this is the MK door right here, the window actually, the MK window. Oh, this makes sense because like there were portholes and everything. Yeah, and like this is the Mobster Kingpin face on the bow, and for some reason there's like these top thingies with like fans that are just like blowing things around. It's an airship, basically. It's an airship. It was falsely spoiled as being a blimp. Yeah, I'm kind of piecing that together now. Although I don't think I would have... I don't think that was really terribly much of a spoiler, honestly, so... But I do see it's a ship now. Caramel anything is best when frozen, and grist is just delicious. Ah, I see. It tastes like computer data and cherubim stuff. Yes. Alright. FAD, open the trapdoor. Your brawn sends Captain Snoop skyward. Alright. PS plus FAD plus ZAD, go up to deck. It's Mobster Kingpin's ship, the Chicago Overcoat. Blackthorn of the imaginary skies. The Chicago Overcoat. That's a wonderful name for anything. I'm delighted because I lived in Chicago for 10 years. It's a wonderful city. Any thought on the fact that they climbed the cathedral and ended up in the brig of an airship? No, not really. I guess it checks out. I'm just going to assume that whatever happens in Problem Sleuth, it checks out. It just checks out. Oh, this is what English's Cairo Overcoat is a reference to? Huh. You know what? No, I'd totally forgotten that, actually. So, huh. Gosh. It really is... I'm really glad that I'm reading this with y'all, like, watching along with me, because it's really fascinating to, like, be seeing, like, just how much Homestuck was influenced by, or, like, how much Homestuck references, like, these past works, so it's really interesting. Lord English's jacket was called a Cairo Overcoat, and it had a second form as a sarcophagus. I do remember that part. I just forgot it was called the Cairo Overcoat, but yes. It's a better name for an airship than an attack. Yeah, I guess that's true. Alright, next. Thanks, Riri Recursive. Good, you're learning, yes. I am learning to just, like, not think about how reality works here. Increasingly ridiculous with each passing panel. Fall. Oh no, oh right, because the universe got flipped, turned upside down. Like in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You suddenly remember the universe is upside down. The ace dicks fall into the sky. Problem Sleuth grabs hold of the steering wheel. Goodness, quick thinking there, Problem Sleuth. But what of the ace dicks? What of them? What of them? Next. Oh great, here comes MK descending his ass... off. Descending his ass off like a motherfucker. You've got to think of a way to right this ship fast. P.S. Climb the steering wheel. Yeah, I kind of figured out that's what was happening there. Descending his ass, ascending, ascending. With an adept motion, you swoop right, wrong, side up, to face the wheel. This is taking a lot of muscle strength to do this. Strange light emanates from the wheel. Strange light, you say? Well, strange light has never played any factor in this so far, like... Certainly not. Why would there ever be strange light? Hello, what have we here? Ah, so this further explains why the cathedral was named the way it was, because like it's joining like the two worlds, like the world where we're from and the world where like all the other critters are from. Oh, and there's Godhead Pickle Inspector right there. I think that's Godhead Pickle Inspector. Yeah, that's Godhead Pickle Inspector. The navigation viewfinder activates. P.S. Turn wheel, capsizing the boat upright. It does not have the intended effect, but the consequence is roughly the same. Instead of righting the ship, you capsize the whole universe. Oh my goodness. We're capsizing the universe? Oh my gosh, that's true, Fat Fairy. Prospit and Durst have linked moons with chains. It's all coming together. Oh my gosh, yes, yes. Increasingly Homestuck is just the Problem Sleuth remake. Homestuck is to Problem Sleuth as Final Fantasy VII Remake is to Final Fantasy VII. May they land. Land! I love that land as a sound effect. Oh, is that gonna stop Mobster Kingpin from ascending to demonhood? Zombie and Fiesta Ace fall back to the deck. Admiral Sleuth decides to call this the Ace deck because he thinks it sounds clever. He also thinks he should be referred to as Admiral Sleuth, if only for a little while. Captain Snoop falls back down and crushes one of the propulsion fans. Oh dear. What effect is that gonna have? MK is now technically ascending from the carried over momentum of his previous descent. Demonhood is imminent. Oh my gosh. Well, that's not great. That's not great at all. Any thoughts on the giant thing in the center of the viewport? Any thoughts on that? No, not really. Other than I'll just sit here and weep openly. It's the sequel we didn't deserve, but the remaster we needed. Oh my goodness. Alright, anyway, Demonhood is imminent. NB, land already! Oh! This is future Pickle Inspector! You would nervously land already, but future Pickle Inspector appears and intercepts you. So that's where future Pickle Inspector went when he disappeared last time. He saved Nervous Broad from falling to her death. Yay! Good job, future Pickle Inspector. You wonder why, who's this tall, brawny fella? Pause. We're just paused here. Fabulous. Alright, unpause. MK's indecent ascension is nearly complete. Oh no. Did he just like blow up the ship? Did he just blow up the Chicago Overcoat? What is going on? Oh no. Oh no. What the hell is this? What is this? Monstrosity. Because there's like a lock here. There's like a lock here with 3 keyholes. There's like an ignition keyhole in his like forehead. Are we gonna have to like gather a bunch of keys now to defeat this thing? Final boss battle. All right, that was the end of chapter 12.